Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the largest field house in the world, Newcastle Fieldhouse, for tonight's varsity high school boys matchup between the Richmond Red Devils and your Newcastle Trojans. As the Richmond Red Devils take the court, right behind them will be your Newcastle Trojans. Good evening, everybody. My name is Alex Patton. Alongside with me tonight for the very first time is Mr. Chad Matthews.
Hello.
What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
How's it going?
We're going.
Excited to have you here tonight to commentate with me, Newcastle versus Richmond for the first time.
Very excited.
Yeah. As your Newcastle Trojans come onto the floor with a 7-4 record on the year, 1-2 in the conference. This is a non-conference matchup, but it's a big game. It's a big game between two really, really good teams. Richmond coming in at 8-3 on the year. I believe 1-1 in their conference.
Yes,
so it's going to be a tough matchup.
This used to be a conference game.
Really?
NCC.
Okay. Yeah, I'm from Dayton, Ohio, so
Yes.
my past knowledge about Indiana basketball pretty much just resonates with old school, like
Right.
old school. Basically, just Indiana Hoosiers.
Yes.
So, but I've gotten to know a lot about the high school atmosphere and how it's a big thing here in Indiana.
NCC used to be the largest conference in the state.
Really.
Yes, sir.
We usually don't come on this early, but we're going to try something new here and give you a little something special, just some pregame knowledge on just everything surrounding Richmond and Newcastle. But I guess some of our viewers want to know a little something more about the old conference that they both were in. So
North
you can
Central Conference.
Yeah, you can elaborate more on that if you want to.
Newcastle, Muncie Central, Richmond, Logansport, Lafayette Jeff, Kokomo.
Okay.
Powerhouse Conference.
Okay. So is that back when they had? Is that back when everything was classless?
Yes.
Okay.
90s,
Okay.
80s, 70s.
Gotcha. I knew nothing about that and how they do that. They still do that in the state of Kentucky. So it's still a thing.
I wish I was.
I think I mean, I kind of wish every state did that. I mean, I see why they don't, because you're a small school, like you really don't have a shot unless.
Blue River used to like to come here and try to beat us.
Yeah.
I think it meant more to them to win a sectional game than it would have a state championship in 1A.
Okay. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. We're going to give you a little bit of stats brought to you by our sponsors here in, a, in a couple of minutes. 15:50 left to go before tip-off. We are super early, but we are bringing you here the pregame show to you today. Excuse me, I can't talk.
Big game.
So, I know this is a basketball game and everything that goes on with Newcastle, but the spring sports, I'm actually looking forward to softball for the first time. NM Sports is going to be live streaming high school softball. We're going to start off with the Lady Trojans.
Nice.
Starting in the spring, and obviously you have some weight behind that with your daughter Katie Matthews, sophomore, correct?
Yes, sir.
She's a sophomore this year, and you can elaborate on how well she did last year. I saw some of the stats, but it seems like she is, if not one of the top players on the team, top players actually in the conference. So
she plays well.
So yeah,
that team will be very good this year.
Yeah,
they should have a very good chance of winning section.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I think it'll be exciting. Be a little different mix. Instead of game changer type things, it'll be you streaming it. That'll be a lot better, I think.
Heck yeah. I can't wait because it's going to be something new. I did football for the first time this year for the Trojans, and it was an experience. It was actually pretty cool. I got lucky. It was pretty warm.
Yes.
Except for like the last game, it was cold and rainy. But I mean, it was an experience. So I'm looking forward to actually see what the weather is going to be like. Cause spring, just a bunch of rain.
We played in the snow a few times last year.
Yeah. So I got to get all weatherproof equipment for
right.
for that.
You might need a jacket.
Yeah. More than a jacket.
Early, late in the year, you'll be okay.
Before we get to the business of the stats and the players to look at for this game coming up, we're going to give our sponsor a shout out. Thank you to Boar's Head, Premier Deli Meat and Cheeses. Boar's Head, compromise elsewhere. Thank you to Boar's Head. Without Boar's Head, this would not be possible here tonight. Also, thank you to the TAT, the Alumni Tournament. It's a 64-team single elimination basketball tournament for $100,000 based on the high school that you went to in the state of Ohio. We're going to bring that to Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and also Florida in the years to come. So thank you to the Alumni Tournament for sponsoring tonight's game. Without you guys, this would not be possible. So thank you to both Boar's Head and the Alumni Tournament. Oh, and then one more. I forgot. Thank you to Power Sports. Oh, that doesn't look right, but whatever. Thank you to Power Sports. If you go to powersports.com, you can get all the gear that you need for high school sports and equipment. They specialize in, we were just talking about softball. They really do specialize in softball, slow pitch softball, fast pitch, and baseball. They have their own facility out in Kettering, Ohio. So I'm going to try to see if we can't get some of the girls out. I mean, it's a long thing, but I can get you guys in there for free. It's a nice thing. So it's an hour drive, but if we can figure out and get, it's a little trip, but we make it worth it. You go see maybe like a UD girls softball game or like something like that. I don't know.
I want to know how the $100,000 tournament works.
So it's based off the school that you went to. So where'd you go to high school?
Newcastle.
Okay, well then, so Newcastle gets a team in it. You can only play for Newcastle.
Okay.
You can't play for any other school because you didn't go to any other school.
Age limits?
18 and older.
Okay.
Had to be an alumni or went to that school. It's $6K to get in. 1,000 of the $6K goes back to the school that actually gets in. So it's an incentive for the school to get in as well. $120,000 goes out to the winner point blank period. 100,000 of that goes to the actual school, goes to the actual players. 20,000 of that goes to the school itself. So it's a big incentive for the school to get involved because at the end of the day, they can get a $21,000 check.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, they can get a $121,000 check, literally, just by putting a team in. So
definitely need to bring it to Indiana.
Oh, we're gonna do that all. We're gonna do that all day.
Play in places like this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make sure we get that rocking and popping. So last year we actually had we had one of my good guys. His name's Sean Poole. He's my camera guy. He did the Anderson game last year, and it was really, really cool. And now he's back here today. He just walked into the building. So when we go to break here in a couple of minutes, I will then track him down, and then we're going to get him working. And hopefully you're going to have a nice highlight tape of this game. You can watch it on nmsports.com or on the Facebook page probably in the next couple of days.
Two big games for Newcastle back-to-back, right? Here and then at Connersville tomorrow.
Yeah, Connersville will be a big one. We're going to try to see if we can't live stream that. So if we can't live stream that, I know Connersville is going to probably live stream that. So what I'm going to probably do is if you can't get onto YouTube and watch it on Connersville, so I'm going to try to, everybody that's listening here tonight, try to embed it into the NM Sports website. You go to mynmsports.com/network. Hopefully you'll be able to watch that game tomorrow. If not, Connersville will be posting it on YouTube. So I would just look up Connersville Spartans basketball, and you should be able to find them. But either way, whether you go to the game or not, it's going to be a big game tomorrow. It's going to be a huge game tonight. We're going to look at the players to watch for.
Richmond seems like a big team. 6'6", 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, their sophomore guard, Carpenter's pretty tall.
6'1".
Sophomore guard's pretty tall.
Yep. Junior 6'6", sophomore 6'6". Junior 5'11", junior 6'4".
So now that let's look at Newcastle and look at some of the players that they have. Some of the star players. We got 3 of them lined up. Ethan Hinton is going to start us off with being one of the star players of tonight's game, averaging about 14 points per game, 3.8 rebounds, shooting 60% from the field, while getting almost a steal, half a block, and 1.5 assists a game on the season. He went off against, I believe it was Anderson. I think he had his career high of 28 points against Anderson. So he's a slasher. He can get to the hole. He knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah.
You're scrappy kid.
Yeah. You probably know a little more about them than I would. This is my second year just being associated with Newcastle basketball, but I like what I see.
Gritty kid. Ethan's very gritty, very scrappy. Plays hard.
Our second one of the day, we're going to look at Gavin Welch, is essentially the player of the team, the star of the team. He's going to Bayer University out in Miami, Florida, shooting 16 points per game, averaging 16.8 points per game, 5.8 rebounds per game. He was closer to 20. He's come down a little bit. That's because Ethan Hinton and the rest of the crew, they're getting to the hole. Colin Taylor, we'll talk about him in a second, but they're getting to the hole as a team, and it's not just a one-man show.
No, they distribute well.
Yeah. The third player of the day that we're going to watch for is going to be Colin Taylor, we just told you about. He's averaging 12.2 points per game, 2.4 rebounds per game, shooting 53.2% from the field, 2.3 assists, while almost getting a block a game and averaging almost a steal a game on the season. Colin Taylor's someone to look out for. Those are the players to watch. All 3 of those players are going to be key in the game today.
Colin. You said Gavin was the star and player to be, and I like Colin a lot. So I think the team goes with Colin. I think the play goes with Colin, but Gavin's still the star. They're definitely going to have to play outside today. We're not as big matched up physically, right? We run a lot smaller team. So I have to make shots outside.
Yeah. So looking at the actual, looking at Newcastle and where they actually rank and stand in the standings so far yet this season.
One and two in the conference.
Yeah, Mount Vernon's actually New Palastine's is the cream of the crop. They're 9-0, 2-0 in the conference. Newcastle 7-4, 1-2 in the conference. The conference side is the most important thing. Got to get wins. Got to get wins.
Especially against them.
Yeah, losing to Mount Vernon, and then who's the other? I believe we lost to New Palestine. So both of the top of the two teams, we're behind the 8 ball on that. So it's almost like, yeah, a little bit. We need both of those teams. We need one of the teams to beat the other, and then we're going to need that team to lose to somebody else within the conference, if not once, twice, for us to take them over, because they might have the head-to-head on us. So we're behind the 8 ball in the conference, but as a whole, we're 7-4, looking to go 8-4 on the season, and that's basically, as for today, that's what matters.
Absolutely. Overall.
We usually don't really highlight much of the other team, but I was able to get a headshot of one of the players, so we're just going to put it up on the screen. Mason Carpenter, he's one of the top players on the team, sophomore forward, averaging 13.8 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game, shooting 41% from the field in 11 games played this season. So him and Carte are going to be the ones to look out for tonight. Carte's averaging around 16 points per game, so those are going to be the two people to look out for. They're the 2 star players on the team. Newcastle's got 3, Richmond's got 2. It's just depending upon which one of the 5 can actually get it, or one of the 5s, can actually get it done here tonight.
Or Central Conference standings. There's that in. And Newcastle's up. Richmond's.
So just to give a little backstory, or just a little knowledgeable tidbit about what's going on between the two teams yet this season. Like we said before, Richmond's coming in at 8-3. Newcastle's coming in at 7-4. 1-1 on the conference for Richmond. 1-2 on the conference for Newcastle. But where the interesting things stand for, according to Maps Preps, Richmond's ranked number 62 in the whole state of Indiana. Newcastle's ranked 92. So that you can put that in its perspective of like where these teams are actually ranked amongst each other. When you get into the divisions and the classes, Richmond's ranked number 37 in 4A. Newcastle's ranked in the top 25 in 3A. So they need to continue to get W's and get wins so they can up their ranking, at least in the 3A division.
Very comparable.
Yeah, so it would be a good game. Yeah. Newcastle likes to play to their competition, though, so even when they played Anderson, I thought they did pretty well against Anderson, even though it was almost a double-digit lead for Anderson almost the whole game. It didn't seem like it was a double-digit lead, so it felt very attainable. It's just we needed 1 or 2 more breaks to go our way. But they seem to have gotten their stuff together in the holiday tournament that they just won. They beat Northeastern by 2 the other day to solidify that crown, so they got a little nice trophy.
Yes.
Over the holiday.
Trophies are good during the holidays.
Yeah, 100%.
3 big wins that whole weekend.
Yeah. The last little stat that we're going to give you here today is just basically where these two teams stand in just everything that they do throughout the game. Richmond averaging 61 points per game. Newcastle averaging 55.8 rebounds go to Richmond on 23.5 versus 20.7 for Newcastle, and also assists. So everything goes towards Richmond's way. They're a scrappy team. Newcastle's got to slow the ball down and make sure they don't make any turnovers, because the steals are a big thing for Richmond, and they average 12.6 steals a game.
Rebound count, they're big.
Yeah, 100%.
They're gonna have to block out.
Yeah, they got a lot of rebounds. We are almost ready for game time here in Newcastle, Indiana, the largest field house in the world. We are going to we're going to turn it over to the public address announcer as he gets us ready for not only the national anthem, but also the starting lineup.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the world's largest and finest field house in the world, in Newcastle High School. Tonight's contest includes the visiting Richmond Red Devils and your Newcastle Trojans. Before meeting tonight's starting lineups, if you would please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the Pledge of Allegiance recited by the Newcastle cheerleaders. Then please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem, performed tonight by the Newcastle Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Jonathan Edwards. At this time, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Red Devils of Richmond High School. Starting tonight at guard is 6'1" sophomore, number 30, Mason Carpenter.
All right, we're going to get right to it. First off, we're going to announce the starters for tonight's game. First, from Richmond, brought to you by Boar's Head, Mason Carpenter, sophomore, starting off. Ryder Katie, junior. Cedric Horton, Deontay Smith, and Lanier Smithson.
Very tall basketball team. Richmond.
Yeah, 100%.
Number 10, Ian Good. Number 11, Scott Gilman. Number 20, Miles Razor. Number 21, Justin Bowman. Number 22, Cam Seaver. Number 23, Xavier Bennett. Number 24, Brandon Nichols. Number 30, Rylan Murphy. Number 31, Case Seaver. And number 32,
Local Little League basketball.
Yeah. That's the local Little League basketball team?
It is.
Okay, cool. And now they're going to be on the court for the starting lineups for your Newcastle Trojans.
Decent crowd tonight.
Yeah, 100%. Starting off for tonight, brought to you by the Alumni Tournament, Ethan Hinton, number 5. Clay Butler, junior, number 4. Gavin Welch, senior, number 22. Tyson Lewis, number 3, junior. And rounding off, junior, number 10, and Colin Taylor. 3 of those 5 players we highlighted earlier. That's key for those guys to get involved and to put points on the board early for your Trojans. Head coach for your Trojans is Mr. Daniel Cox in his 10th year as the head coach for Newcastle. He's looking to get his team to 8-4 on the year. So this is your first time being all the way up here doing something like this. It's a little bit different, but all in all, it's pretty much the same. We're just talking about what you probably would be talking about down there with the rest of your guys.
Absolutely.
Except for, you gotta keep it PG-13.
We do that.
We're about to start off here. Richmond versus Newcastle here.
What a jump.
And Richmond takes the opening possession. Richmond playing really good defense. Throwing it up. Oh, yeah, my bad. Newcastle. I'm already starting off on the wrong foot.
Big stop there early.
Yeah. Gavin brings it over to Lewis. Lose it, Gavin for 3.
Gavin.
Bang!
Attaboy, kid.
Nice. Gavin Welch for 3. Assist goes to Lewis. 3-point basket puts your Trojans on top early in this game, 3-0.
So much bigger.
2-point basket for Horton. Yeah, they're just taller. Gavin loses it out of bounds, slips and slides. Three-point basket for Horton, good. Cedric Horton with all 5 points for Richmond, starting off early. It's a steal. Yeah.
Foul called on number 5, Ethan Hinton. That is his first on the Trojans. Mason Carpenter at the line.
Richmond doesn't have a seat on the court.
Mason Carpenter. Makes the first. And he connects on the second. That's something that they're going to have to control. They're going to have to get this ball across half court. Part of the reason why they helped him get to 8-3 on the year is their aggressive defense. Carpenter comes around the screen. Can't get that one to go. Swings it up. Carpenter for three. Good. Or Horton, excuse me. Horton for three. Assist goes to Carpenter.
Foul spot on number 5, Ryder Cate. That is his first. First team foul.
Ryder Cate gets charged with the first foul.
Got the ball in the midcourt.
Yeah. Progress. Butler swings it back over to Taylor. Taylor back over to Butler. Butler, they're just playing catch. Gavin swings it over to, it's a steal. Horton. Horton comes off to a strong start. Coach Cox wants a timeout.
Ball control, that's what we talked about earlier.
Yeah. And defense, actually, I mean, giving up 12 points, and we literally haven't even had a chance to really breathe early on in the first quarter.
We have to make 15 quarters. Still fall down the line.
That is true. This doesn't look like your typical Newcastle team starting off. They look a little lethargic and lackadaisical out there, so they're going to need to get it together because Richmond's not going to let up. Better get it out fast. It might be too late. Just started. Yeah. Well, I mean, it helps when they started off in a strong. That's a nice block. Got to get that rebound, though. Offensive rebound. Three for Butler. Good. Three-point basket for Clay Butler.
Stop here.
Yep. Defense by. Good defense by Colin Taylor. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Possession's going to go towards your Trojans.
Turn it around quick.
Got to eliminate the turnovers. Have to eliminate the deflections and turnovers.
On one side to the other ain't gonna work.
This looks like another basketball game that I'm accustomed to seeing. Got to be able to get it across half court. Get it over to Butler. Nice. Breaks it, and now they can set up their offense. There's no shot clock in high school basketball, but it's another turnover. 14-6 early on here in the first quarter. Yeah. Got to stay out of the Kaufman corner. Have to stay out of it. Got to get it across. Got to call timeout. Got to call timeout. Did not call timeout. Got to know what you're doing. Got to be able to call timeout. Got those in your pocket. Can't give them up. 14-6. Now they got to play good defense. There's 4 or 5 turnovers here early on in the first quarter. Oh, nice move. Cedric Horton with 12 of the 16 points so far here for nice pass
There you
to
go.
Tyson Lewis.
30-second timeout, Richmond.
Richmond takes a 30-second timeout.
This year, Newcastle High School Student Government is sponsoring
16-8 here.
Varsity Games. Student Government raises money for a foundation near and dear to our
Couple
hearts.
stops.
Archie's Promise is a foundation created to support families in crisis and grief.
Ladies and gentlemen, just want to thank you guys very much for watching Newcastle basketball on the Adam Sports Network. We hope to provide you guys with much more content moving forward. We're going to try to do as many away games as they will let us do. As many games as they'll let us get into, we will do it. It's just a lot of schools are not necessarily trying to do their own thing, but they like to use this thing called a huddle machine that they just put on top of a bar or attach it to a beam, and they just hit play. So you don't get any commentary or anything like that. You don't get anything like this. So we're going to try to do the best that we can to provide you with the best experience that you can watching Newcastle boys and girls basketball. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. Nice rebound from Taylor.
Yeah.
Nice ball movement to the corner for three for Gavin. Bang!
Boy, Gavin.
And just like that, it's just a 5-point game. I feel like already, like it's just early on, but like all the turnovers that we have experienced and that we've had, I feel like it's already a blowout.
Right.
But it's only a 5-point game. Got to come on and play defense right there, three-pointer from the corner. So,
Might want to guard him.
yeah, this dude's got everything. He literally is, he literally has 15 of their 19 points. So he has more points than Newcastle.
There you go.
Gavin.
Push. Hit it. Got him.
Tyson can't get that basket to go. Defensive rebound goes to three-pointer for Horton again. No good. That's his first miss. Lewis with the defensive rebound. Gives it up to Clay Butler. Butler back over to Hinton. Oh. He got away with something. I don't know. Three-pointer for Taylor. I'll take. No good. That's going to be over the back.
Gotta hit the open looks when we get them.
That looked like it may have traveled. I don't really know.
Gavin in the corner.
Team foul number 2 on
Yeah.
Richmond.
But we'll take it.
Kanan Turner checking in for the Red Devils.
Taylor swings it over to Butler. Butler back over to Taylor. Taylor over to Lewis. Lewis over to Butler. Swings it over to Gavin for three from the corner. Bang!
Boy, Gavin. Need to stop.
Yeah.
As bad as we played, turnover-wise, it was good.
Yeah. Just got to play defense. Have to play defense. Actually, really just have to guard him. Like, have to guard Horton. He's really the only player you need to focus on right now. We highlighted Carpenter and Kate, but Horton's over here just taking over. Oh, nice move. Ooh, stripped by
go.
Hinton.
Push. Can't let him get set up.
Yeah. But I'd rather them control the ball. Gavin, feeling it, can't get that one to go.
Attaboy Tyson with the block.
Nice.
Hit it.
Three-pointer for, ooh, that would have been a good one for Lewis.
Block.
Yeah. For Lewis?
Yes.
Yeah. There's 8 seconds left to go. The clock's a little fast. We're going to put it right where there's 5. 5 seconds left to go. 4, Horton trying to find somebody in the three for, they called a foul with 0.5 seconds left. Ill-advised shot, or ill-advised closeout. And that's going to send Carpenter to the line.
Shooting 3 shots.
This is the first. Connects on the second.
Preston Hunter and Deontay Smith checking in for Richmond.
Uh, 100%. Gavin's going to throw a prayer up. I'm not even going to count that one. 21-14 at the end of the first quarter. Your Trojans trail the Red Devils by 7. We'll be right back here on MNSN after a brief message from Express It.
Is in the lanes that we wanted to be in right now. We have a couple schools who've tapped into our tracksuits. We are now geared towards tackling the podcast and the content, keeping videos more consistent and on all of our social media platforms. So going forward, we want to tap into our podcast. You know, right now we have mapped out our series, our topics, the guests that we want on our podcast, strategically picking them so that conversation is able to be branched out and reach to others so that they can relate, staying consistent with our schools. We want to pinpoint and get all Dayton public schools. I've said that before, I'm going to say it now. Every Dayton public school in Dayton, Ohio, we want them repping our brand athletically. We've had a lot of people who in this time still have showed a lot of support. Like I said, we wanted to get basketball teams in our tracksuits. We definitely want to give a special shout out to Coach Dwayne Chastain, who's the head varsity coach at Meadowdale High School, and also Coach Tony Dixon, who's the head varsity coach at Dunbar.
Correct. Newcastle has the ball to start off the second quarter.
Back off the press. I got no penetration.
So Richmond with their first possession of the second quarter swings it around to Kovac.
Smith.
3-point basket for Kovac, no good. Defensive rebound goes to Thompson. Thompson newly into the game for your Trojans. Got to be aggressive with it. Got to stay calm. Got to stay calm. There goes Hinton. Corner, exactly what you want from the corner. No good for Gavin Welch. And defensive rebound goes towards the Red Devils. Probably like 4 or 5. Yeah.
Very good defense.
When they oh wow.
There we go.
Good steal. Good aggressive offense.
Foul called on number 30, Deontay Smith. That is his first, team's third. Gunnar Kovac checking in for Richmond.
Newly into the game for your Trojans, Quentin Boatwright. He was the quarterback for the Trojans the end of the year. Stolen interception, speaking of football terms.
Strip.
Three-point basket for Taylor. He shoots, doesn't make it.
Rebound.
Gavin with the offensive rebound. Can't get that one to go. Carpenter brings it up the floor. Passing to Kovac. Back outside to Smith. Smith swings it over to Hunter. Good block by Gavin. Nice.
3 stops in a row. They're just going to score.
Oh, don't get caught in the corner. Do not get caught in the coffin corner. Swings it all the way over to Boatwright. Boatwright back over to Thompson. Thompson over to Gavin. Gavin shoots the 3. No good. Defensive rebound goes to Hunter. (21-14) here. The pace of the scoring pace is drastically slowed down. So much so Newcastle doesn't have a point. Timeout's going to go to Richmond.
Really right. Head coach of Richmond. 1992 Richmond State Championship.
Oh, okay. You got more information on that than I do. Like I said, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. So,
I think he coached Mike for a little while.
okay. And now he's back.
Yeah, back to Richmond.
Yeah. Seems that's where a lot of people go. They usually end up going back home when they yeah, obviously. Today's a big game. It's a huge game for both Richmond and Newcastle. The middle of the season, just got done with Christmas break. The beginning of this game, it didn't look like Newcastle basketball at the beginning of the game. They usually are able to handle the pressure. They did well against Anderson when they had to handle that pressure. When Marion came to town, it was a bit of a problem, but they stayed in the game. This game, they got blitzed at the beginning, and they're trying to crawl black. They're trying to crawl black. Man, if I can get this word out of my mouth. They're trying to crawl back into this game.
We're getting the defensive stands. We just got to score.
Yeah, that's important. The defensive stops have come. It's just now you got to execute on offense. We need these threes if they're going to continue to take them to actually go in. Stolen by Ethan Hinton. Basket. Can't get that one to go. Basket's good. Kovac went coast to coast and extends the lead 23 to 14. A big matchup for Newcastle, a big test. They got to see if they can actually come through. The other big test they had right here was against Marion, and didn't go the way of the Trojans.
Foul called on number 5, Ethan Hinton, and it's the second. Team's third.
3:40. We need to cut into this lead a little bit.
Boatwright, good defense by Quentin Boatwright on the strip.
Right there.
They're playing a tough, looks like a 3-2 zone. And it's just leaving. Oh my goodness. Pass down from Gavin. Wide open three-pointer for Smith. Can't get that one to go. Defensive rebound goes towards Gavin Welch. Gavin gets the ball stolen. Can't get that one to go. Defensive rebound and a foul.
Definitely can't dribble through 3 defenders.
That's his first team score. Mason Carpenter returning for the Red Devils.
Hinton with the defensive rebound, and they're going to go full court press. Coffin corners is not one of those things you should be doing. Nice. Good move to the rack, to the basket. Got to get it to go, and does. Ethan Hinton. Yeah, 100%.
A couple more of those.
Yeah, I would. He did that all day against Anderson. It's something that's very needed. When you can't get the threes to go, got to figure out how to get baskets. You got to figure out how to get to the hole.
There we go. Another stop.
Nice.
Push. Let him get set up. Back to Gavin.
Got to finish.
Gavin's struggling in this first half.
Stolen. And what do we got? Charge.
Colin.
Good defense by Colin Taylor. Or is that Ethan Hinton?
No, Colin Taylor.
Colin Taylor? Okay.
Tyson Lewis and Clay Butler returning for Newcastle.
Quentin going out. Quentin played very good defense.
Checking in for Richmond, number 23, Kaden Turner.
Stolen again. Honestly, we're getting lucky with that amount of misses. They've got so many shot attempts, and we just. Three-pointer for Gavin. Got to have it. Bang! Gavin Welch for 3.
Down 4. One more stand here.
And it feels like we're down by 50 because of how many turnovers that we've had.
Good sign.
100%. Looked like a moving screen. Didn't get the call. Good block. Nice block.
Back off of it. That's the ball.
Oh, that went back off of him?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Back off.
Just over a minute left to go here in the first half. Butler. Colin. Got to be able.
Oh, got numbers. Got numbers.
Timeout. Cox. Daniel Cox, coach for the Trojans, calling a timeout. Just under a minute left to go in this game. It is a 4-point game, which feels like a 40-point game.
Good thing is it's
100%. Tomorrow's game is going to be at Connorsville. Like we told you earlier in this broadcast, it is our goal to be there tomorrow. Unfortunately, we probably will not be there because Connorsville does have a team that does do live streaming, and it is, I believe it's on YouTube, and it's for free. So if you are watching here tonight and you would like to watch tomorrow's game, that will be on, I think, on Connorsville Spartans YouTube channel. If that's on there, I will also embed it into the website. So you can, if you don't want to go to the YouTube, you can go to myundersports.com/network and you can watch their broadcast from there. Doesn't really make sense for both of us to be there when you can watch it from one place. 58.3 left to go.
And quiet.
Yeah, the whole team seems like throwing it out of bounds. Got to be better with ball management. That wasn't good. Let's put it like that. It wasn't good. So 43 seconds left to go. Got to get another defensive stop. Smith, they left Smith wide open. He doesn't take the three. They're probably looking for the last shot. He's traveling.
Traveling violation, Trojans ball.
31 seconds. Got to do this.
Butler gets it across, swings it over to Hinton, back over to Butler. They're in a tight 3-2 zone. God, man. Just like that. Got to be able to stop the turnovers. These are unforced turnovers.
Where are we throwing back?
3 seconds left. Basket's good, Ethan Hinton.
At halftime, Richmond leads
Got to keep that ball going.
Yep, 26-21 at the half. Your Newcastle Trojans get those last 2 points to pull within 5 at halftime. You are watching Newcastle basketball on the NM Sports Network. We'll be right back here for stats and analysis of the first half right after this message from Express It.
I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express It, it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying?
on the Trojan head will win a gift certificate to a local establishment. Get your ducks ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shrug your duck. Tonight's winner of Chuck-a-Duck is Aubrey Wyatt. You are the winner of a $25 Buffalo Wild Wings gift card. the Trojan Band alumni joining our pep band tonight. 6 decades of Trojan Band alumni are present tonight to perform. Alumni are present from the 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with just around, oh, the clock says 9:31. That's definitely not right. There's a reason why we have clocks, so they can move.
240.
More like 2:35.
235.
It's more like 2:30 now, once I actually get it going.
30.
Yeah. Around 2:30 left to play. We're going to give you a little, just some stats for the first half. Let's see if I can't pull up this graphic real fast. Gavin Welch tonight, so far tonight, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, shooting 44% from the field, 66% from three-point, has yet to shoot a 3. averaging 16.8 points per game while shooting 42% from the field on the season. So right around his season average. His three-point percentage has actually gone pretty well. He shot the ball three-point pretty well. But as a team, what is the team?
Team's 50.
50%.
Yeah.
It's not bad for three-pointers, but the actual overall is what, 37%.
37.
So, and then the turnovers, it's added up. We don't have it calculated on there, but it's got to be double digits.
Newcastle with only 18 shots, 9 of them were Gavin.
Yeah, a little bit, but they got to get the ball across half court for that to take an effect. Once they get the ball across half court, they got to be able to maintain it because the 3-2 zone is killing them. Because it doesn't really matter if they get the ball across half court; they still got to be able to get a shot off. And once they get shots off, they can make them. They're going in somewhat. It's just, they're shooting 37% from the field. It's not the greatest, but it could have a lot more opportunities.
Absolutely.
Once again, we're looking at the Hoosier Heritage Conference stats.
Is that rebound totals?
Yeah. So we're looking at the conference stats. The only team that's left out of this, because this graphic only allows us to put 7. We could have got to an 8th. But when you're at the 8th place, and that's the last place.
Overall in the standings,
It's not really that crucial for you to get on this graphic. You might want to be left out.
Right.
So I'm almost doing Shelbyville a favor. The top 7 here: Mount Vernon, New Palestine, Yorktown, Greenfield, Newcastle, Delta, and Pendleton. Still can get in the top 3. It's going to be really hard to get an actual conference championship this year, based off of the 2 losses that have already come to the top 2 teams. Third quarter action about to start here.
That 8th win. Top 35.
This 8th win?
Yes.
Oh, 100%. Versus a 4A school, which is ranked in the top, I believe. What did I say? They're ranked number 42 in the actual whole state of
19th and 4A.
Indiana.
Is that what it was?
I think a little higher than that because it's tougher. I think it's higher. I think they're higher than actual Newcastle. I think they're like, I'll have to look at the graphic again.
Richmond ball to start the half.
Good defense by Newcastle. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession's going to go right back over to your Trojans. If you would like, you can watch this. You can look at the stats at mynmsports.com. Same place where you're watching the actual game. mynmsports.com/network. It's going to be on the unofficial stats. So the official stats will come about 2 days later. So
That's pretty impressive.
nice. Lewis got to be able to control it.
Ball creating possession. Red Devils ball.
Boys are playing a little.
Yeah, a little timid. Yeah, I would say not aggressive when they actually grab the ball. They're picking up their dribble, and when they pick up their dribble, that 3-2 zone just collapses straight on them, and they don't have anywhere to go.
Overall, they played very well defense.
Yeah, their defense is good. For the most part, the first quarter was a little, it was pedestrian to say the least. They didn't really do much.
They had one kid scoring all the points.
I mean, yeah, he's got 18 out of their 26.
All of them were steals.
Pretty much, yeah.
End of the quarter.
Yeah. And there's another turnover. Got to eliminate the turnovers.
All passes.
Special shout out to the Eagles out there in Newcastle, Ohio, or not Newcastle, Indiana. Sorry, Newcastle, Indiana. They're watching tonight, so special shout out to the Eagles. Basket's no good. Offensive rebound goes to Carpenter. Morton. Nice steal by Lewis.
Attaboy,
Basket's
Tyson.
good
Good job.
by Lewis. He went coast to coast, got the steal, got the basket. 5-point game, or 3-point game, excuse me, 26-23.
Like standard, boys.
Got to get a stop. Man. Carpenter adds to the lead. Got to call a timeout. I would have called a timeout. Just to eliminate the turnovers.
Get that, Colin.
Colin, 3. They're good.
Ooh. Yeah, I thought they called that on.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to call it on Gavin for over the back. But there's something else. Let's see what they call.
Foul call on number 20, Gunnar Kovac. That is his first.
Kovac, that's going to be his 3rd.
Checking in for Richmond, number 42, Sam Rising.
They are aggressively trapping. Nice cross court, 3-pointer, bang! 3-point basket. That's how you play basketball. That's how you move the ball around in the zone. Gavin Welch, good basketball IQ there, swinging across half court to Ethan Hinton to hit the 3-pointer, and the game is now just a 2-point ball game. Carpenter, got to be able to guard him.
There's a stop.
Nice. Got to be able to guard him and Horton. Got to call a foul.
Foul call on number 42, Sam Rising. That is his first, team's 2nd.
Three-pointer corner. Good. Guess who has the lead? Your Trojans with the lead. First lead, I believe, of the game.
Attaboy.
Just like that, 29-28. Timeout goes to Richmond. It still feels like we're down by 30. It still feels like we're down by 30, up by 1 now as Ethan Hinton from the corner drains the 3-pointer. Who gave that to him, by the way? Okay.
Watch him again. That back. 2 in a row, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Well, we have a chance. We'd like to thank our sponsors for the night. Special shout out to Boar's Head. Boar's Head, premier deli meat and cheeses. Boar's Head, compromise elsewhere. Also, thank you to the Alumni Tournament. The Alumni Tournament is a 64-team single-elimination tournament for $100,000 based on your high school that you went to in the state of Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Florida. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you to the Alumni Tournament.
4-3 in the 3rd.
Got to continue the good defense. Nope. Good defense. And the defensive rebound goes to Gavin Welch. He's got to get this ball across half court. Nice IQ. Nice court vision. We got to be able to use our timeouts if you got them. You have to use the timeouts. We literally have to use the timeouts. There's so many turnovers. I don't understand. If you get trapped, somebody on the team call a timeout. Avoid the traps. That's what's killing Newcastle here tonight. Everything else is okay. Richmond. Carpenter looked like he traveled a little bit trying to grab the ball. Hunter with the ball. Swings it over to Deloney. Back over to Carpenter. Hunter. Deloney. Good defense by your Trojans. As long as they don't score, it don't matter. It does not matter as long as they don't score. Carpenter.
Defense
Got to continue it, though. Can't give up a point here. Three-point basket from the corner. No, nope.
You got a rebound.
Out of bounds, loses it after he gets his own offensive rebound, ends up losing the ball out of bounds, and here come your Trojans. Hopefully, they can get this ball across half court, and hopefully they can get a shot up. Whenever they get shots up, they're good. Nice, Butler. Go to the hole.
Wait on the
Goodness
trap.
gracious.
Waiting on the trap.
Top on number 42, Sam Rising. That is his second, team's first.
Wait.
Taylor, no good.
Nice.
Foul's going to be
Number 3, Tyson Lewis. That is his
Gonna be
first,
on Lewis.
second on the Trojans.
Carpenter going to the hole. He's gonna go to the line.
Back fouls on Tyson.
Top on number 3, Tyson Lewis. That is his second.
Foul's gonna be called on Tyson Lewis. It's his second.
Mason Carpenter at the line.
Mason Carpenter is going to go to the line. Haven't had many free throws this game, like hardly any at all. Carpenter's probably shot the most free throws.
Cedric Horton returning
Tied
for
game,
Cedric.
2:40 to go in the third.
Misses.
Alternating possession, Trojans ball.
This is the second one, but it's a jump ball as Gavin and the Reds in Richmond tangle up, and it's going to go the way of the Trojans. My goodness. Good
There you go,
defense, though.
push.
Three-pointer, need it. Got it. Gavin Welch for three, coming up big right there, giving them a three-point lead right now. Three-point lead for your Trojans, 32-29. Oh, my goodness.
Preston Hunter.
Oh, what a late call.
Top on number 22, Gavin Welch. That is his first.
It's going to be
Richmond with the ball back.
it's a foul on Gavin. It's going to go to the line. He made the basket. I don't know what he's doing.
He's calling it out.
After the play?
After the play.
So they're going to get a whole new. Wow. So 32-31 as they get a whole new. And he's going to go to the line to shoot too. I don't understand that at
Tyson's
all.
third.
If he counted the bucket after he made it and got fouled, he should go to the line to shoot
Top
one.
on number 3, Tyson Lewis.
That's when he
That is
landed,
his
too.
third.
His
Fifth on the
contact.
Trojans. Gunnar Kovac at the line, shooting 2 shots.
This is the first.
Just for missing.
Checking in for Newcastle, number 21, Landon Thompson.
That game again. Penetrate, we get fouls.
Hunter, that is his first. Fourth on the Red Devils.
Nice pass from Clay Butler to Landon Thompson.
Comes off the bench and scores.
32, 30, 34, 32. Got to have a cool, nice give and go. Basket's good. Nice fake. That was a nice fake. He faked the heck out of me because I thought he was passing that ball off to his teammate. And what is
Get that.
three-pointer?
Leg.
No good. Oh, wow.
Push.
Going to have a push on Landon.
Number 21, Landon Thompson. That was his first 6th team foul on Newcastle.
Very sloppy.
It's very sloppy. But it's a tie game when we probably, after all the turnovers, we probably have close to 20.
Tied.
Yeah, but we all should be winning.
By a lot.
These are games you have to have. They look good on your resume. You need to conquer. You need to come through. Nice block by Landon Thompson.
Yes.
Good D by Clay Butler. And he's trying to understand what he did wrong.
Foul called on number 4, Clay Butler. That is his second, team 7.
And it's a one-on-one opportunity going to the line.
1-1 on the way out.
Cedric Horton at the line, shooting 1-1.
Horton shooting a one-on-one opportunity. This is nice three-point basket. Bang! It looks perfect. It looks absolutely perfect. Good pass from Gavin Welch, three-point game. 8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Got to play good defense. Can't foul. Nope.
Nope. Good quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, your Trojans are up.
Heating up.
We're going to stay right here to recognize and honor the Trojan cheerleaders.
Skylar Youngquist, McKinley Eaton, Sydney Ham, Peyton Massengale, Maria Bell, Sophia Thurman, Addie Bowman, Carly Howe, Cami Hudson, Mackenzie Lohorn, Emma Maliko, Eleni Moffitt, Haley Helsley, Cashlyn Gray, and McKenna Prickett.
Yeah, you're right. We did win the third quarter. We won it 16-8. So fourth quarter action. Got to get a couple of stops here. Oh, wow.
Foul call on number 21, Landon Thompson. That is his second. Team foul number 8 on the Trojans. Cedric Horton at the line, shooting 2 shots.
Cedric Horton going to the line, averaging 14.5 points per game. Can't make the first. We love that. Rebounds 3.3. Steals 2.2, assists 1.6, and shooting 49% from the field on the season.
One bonus is they can't hit free throw.
Yep. Again. Gotta be smart. Landon, got it. Nice pass.
Good pass, Ethan.
Yep.
Lead
39-34 here, early on here in the fourth quarter. Carpenter. Deloney over to Horton. Nice deflection by Boatwright. Steal by Thompson, excuse me. Floater. No good by. Can't get that one to go. Everything is on our side right now, literally. Everything literally is going Newcastle's way, and right now I'm not going to be the one to complain about it. Because after what happened in the first 3 minutes of the game, it looked like we were going to get blown out. Yeah, you got to be smart. And if you can't get across, you've got to call a timeout. Nice. It's the cross-court passing by Gavin that's really getting. Everybody else cannot get that. No one else can get that consistently to go.
and the dunk.
And he got that. Kovac with the dunk.
Gavin.
Nice back. He said while you guys are celebrating, I'm going coast to coast and I'm going to score.
41-36.
If you're Newcastle, this is perfect. Just have them take up more time. Just play really good defense and take up more time.
Acting there.
He gets that one to go. Wings it up. All the way over to Taylor. Taylor. God, can he get that? No. Man.
Good throw. I like the shot.
Horton. Once they break the press, they're getting the shots that they want. It's just got to be able to break the press.
Starting to feed him a lot.
Yeah.
Ryder.
He was one to look out for. Yeah, but they're shooting one-on-one.
Yeah, that's fine. One-on-one instead of two.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, sir. It's a 19th foul for Newcastle.
He never went up.
They're giving him 2 shots?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he misses on this one. And he does.
Missed both.
They've missed like 15 in a row. Oh, my goodness.
That's a good look.
Oh, somebody shot?
Yeah, 3. Gavin missed. Oh, come on. Come on, touchy.
Top bottle number 5, Ethan Henton, that is his score, 10th on the Trojans. Richmond is now on the double bonus.
So now it's going to be 2 shots here regardless. I didn't catch that last 3 that just got shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shooting 2 shots.
Russ well, too.
My goodness. Oh.
Let him get set up.
Push the ball. Push the ball. And they're going to have to call time. Just push the ball. My goodness. That's something that they're going to have to work on in practice. If they're going to advance far in the tournament, they're going to have to be able to break these presses with ease. It's becoming a problem. And just the turnovers in general, this team should be up by 15 to 20 points by now, because their shot selection is really good. It's just
Can't get the ball.
shots they have. 35 shot attempts for Richmond. Newcastle has 30. Well, it's because we have 35 turnovers.
The plus is 4 minutes to go and we have a tie ball.
That's a huge plus. But the negative side of that is we were just up. After we clawed all the way back to tie the game up, take the lead, take a pretty good lead, but I think was like 4 or 5 points, and I actually felt pretty good, and now I'm nervous again. So
We're going to finish this thing strong.
yeah, 100%. Newcastle's ball. Butler's going to control it. Pass the ball. Goodness gracious, man. This is what is going on? There should be an offense that's ran, not one person just dribbling back and forth.
He had to get rid of it in 5 seconds.
So it's not necessarily on him, but everybody else needs to move. Kovac. Nice.
Charge. Yep.
Yep. Nice defense by Gavin Welch, being right there where he's supposed to be. Takes the charge, and it's going the other way. And now they're back at the 94-foot out of bounds line, trying to get it. Nice. But get out of the corner. There you go. Get out of the corners, guys. Get out of the corners. Nice cross court. Butler. Swing. There you go. Hanson. Nice. Can't get trapped, though. Cannot get trapped. Got to move the ball. Oh, my God. Lee, man.
Missed it.
I have to see him three-pointer,
Colin.
please. Bang!
Boom goes the dynamite.
Oh yeah, that's your saying. You can say that one. I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's that Ball State guy. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Oh come on, that's moving. That's moving.
There we go.
Come on, don't give this one up. Got to be able to control this one. At least we need points. We travel. It's amazing that we're winning this game. Like, it's absolutely amazing. Got to play tough defense right here. Need it. Got to get a stop. You get a stop, then you get a bucket. You can sense some sort of relief, and you can play defense again. Timeout. Richmond.
Defense, minute 29, up 1.
Full timeout, Richmond.
Not a bonus yet either.
I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game, Power Sports. Power Sports Performance Training, located out in Kettering, Ohio, suburb of Dayton, Ohio. They have all the things that you need, even a facility for you to house and do everything that you need to do with whether it's slow pitch, fast pitch, indoor, outdoor, anything that you need. Power Sports has it when it comes to equipment and apparel. So hit up powersports.com today.
That's finished off.
44-43, Richmond down by 1, Newcastle up by 1. It's been a game. It's been a game of, this might sound a little bad, it's been a game of turnovers. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much been a game of turnovers. And more importantly, it's been pretty much a game of turnovers on the Trojan side. It's very rare that we've gotten shots up. When we've gotten shots up, we've actually hit these shots. Like,
Yes.
our three-point percentage is actually real. Let me check it.
Defensively, we've played well.
Our three-point percentage is actually really good.
They brought Quentin in to play defense.
Shooting 58% from the three.
There you go, Quentin with a steal.
He traveled.
Wow.
Foul call number 11, Quentin Boatwright. That is his first.
Are you serious?
That's not good. Bad call.
Okay. Well,
Cedric Horton at the line, shooting
Jeez.
2 shots.
Horton going to the line to shoot 2.
Ties it up.
Clay Butler returning for Newcastle.
Came in, did his job, forced a steal. Blood.
Richmond coach not happy that Gavin's got to get his jersey taken care of. There is blood on it, so they're trying to get that taken care of. The fans wanted they wanted him to be subbed out the game, but that shouldn't have been a foul in the first place. So here we are, 44-44. Thanks a second. That would have been a good one.
Yep, foul.
It's going to be a foul down low on Kovac.
Not a bad foul for Richmond, to be honest.
Yeah, that's only their 6th personal foul, so they're not in the bonus yet. Just over 1 minute left to go. They got to get a huge basket here. This is going to be huge for Newcastle. They can get a basket. Oh, but Lewis was wide open. Oh, got a hit. Got a hit.
It looked like he got fouled. Try to run this thing out. up, boys. 35 seconds.
Basket's good for Smith.
22.
Three-pointer, Gavin. Bang!
Boom goes the dynamite.
Gavin Welch for three. Timeout. I don't even know who. 16.3 left to go in this game. Gavin Welch from deep.
Nice shot.
It was a nice make. He had like 18 people in his face.
Yes. Rose up above him.
Needed it. Absolutely needed it. That's game if not. Now they got to come up with a big defensive stop. It's got to be huge.
They've played defense well. Might bring Quentin back in, play defense. He's played the best so far. Make him work the ball up the court.
16.3 left to go.
They did bring Quentin back in. Very much a defensive team in right now.
Got to play defense. If this goes into overtime, let's get it. But this, you got to play defense. That's your worst case scenario is to bring this game into overtime.
Still have timeout. Timeout. That's what I'm saying. Make them work the ball up the court. Make them work. Make them work.
10 seconds left to go. He traveled.
Travel.
Call timeout. Oh, my goodness.
Foul.
Oh, they called a foul?
Yeah, foul.
Oh, wow. They called a foul.
Foul. That's their
Love
seventh,
it.
too.
Love it.
Yes. That puts us in the bonus.
Oh, man. Gavin is going to shoot two huge free, or he's going to 1-on-1. Got to get it. Got to get the first.
1-on-1.
These are, I don't know if these are the biggest free throws he's ever shot, but
I don't know what Richmond's over there complaining about. He got
3.8 left to go. Oh, wow.
Oh, timeout. Ah, we needed that one, Gavin. Miss. Little long.
They're free. He did hit a clutch three-pointer, though, to tie it up, so. Got to play tough defense, because at all. Because they'll call it. They literally just called a foul right here. They will call the foul.
.3 seconds.
Wow. Oh, man.
Make them work the ball up the court. No foul. They're going to try to throw it about mid-court, probably.
Wow. Needed that one, needed it. Now you just got to play defense. Got to play tough defense. Play tough defense, bring this to overtime. 3.3 left to go in the game. Carpenter throws up something.
Whoa.
Doesn't. That look, I don't
That
know.
looked good.
Yeah, from here.
It's all right, overtime.
Overtime here, 4 minutes of overtime action.
Get the jump. Get the jump. Good control.
Newcastle gets the jump. Got to get a bucket on this first possession since you got the jump. Butler gives it over to Hinton.
Fell out of the press.
Taylor.
Colin. Yes, good call.
Going to go to the line to shoot 1-on-1. Let's see if he can make his free throws here.
Colin, don't miss.
Colin Taylor.
Eighth on the Red Devils.
Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. Nice. Nice way to get that to roll in. We'll take it. Don't even care.
Colin, don't miss.
49-47 here. Newcastle on top.
Great defense.
Got to play good defense here. Nice.
They're very disciplined for a young team.
Two-point basket for Horton. They got to switch that up. It doesn't look like Lewis can handle it. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious, man.
Sloppy passes.
41, 51, 49. Butler.
Go, Colin, go.
Reverse
Attaboy,
layup
Colin.
for Colin Taylor. Ties the game back up at 51 apiece. 2 minutes left to go in this game.
Stop.
My gosh.
Good move.
53-51 as Carpenter goes to the hole and connects. That's the ball. There you go. Nice
Attaboy,
basket for Gavin Welch.
Attaboy, Gavin. Nice take.
We really need a stop. Got to get a stop here, guys.
Arrow belongs to Richmond, too.
Three-pointer in the corner.
He's feeling it. Don't have to have a three here, boys. Good.
Basket's good by Ethan Hinton. Newcastle doesn't come away with this win. Gavin's going to be kicking himself. Got to get a stop. Got to get one stop. Oh, he traveled. Oh, wide open. My goodness gracious. Nobody in the defensive.
They don't need a three. Don't need a three.
Well, got to hit all three of these, buddy. Got fouled. It's going to go to the line.
Foul call on number 20, Gunnar Kovacs. That is his third, ninth on the Red Devils. Gavin Welch at the line, shooting 3 shots.
Gavin hits the first. It's the second.
For the Trojans, number 11, Quentin Boatwright.
Defensive specialist.
Oh, God bless America.
Got a foul. Got a foul. Foul the right kid. .1 second.
Buffalo number 11, Quentin Boatwright, that is his second. Cedric Horton at the line.
Haven't missed a big
Shooting
free
two.
throw down that stretch.
Timeout, Newcastle.
Timeout, Newcastle. .14 seconds left to go in the game. Thornton's going to go to the line to shoot two. They're in a double bonus. Newcastle needs him to at least miss one. I mean, he can hit both, and Newcastle's still a one possession game. But they're going to need another three. So .14 seconds left to go. Newcastle is down by one. And Horton will be going to the line to shoot two.
How many free throws has he attempted?
Horton?
Yeah.
Three. 2 for 3 from the line today. Needs to be at least 3 for 5.
5 would be.
Yeah, 2 for 5 would be great.
Always here. Hey. Made them both. They're going to press, it looks like.
Full timeout, Richmond.
Richmond up by 3. Newcastle needs to. They got either a quick two-pointer, like coast to coast with nobody guarding him, straight to the basket, or they got to set up another three-pointer for either Gavin, Ethan, or Colin. One of the three can hit it. Gavin already did it already to bring them into overtime. Man, it just feels like if they don't win this game, they let this slip away. 100%. After being down and having about 400 turnovers, still had a chance to win it literally with 3 seconds left to go in the game on a one-on-one opportunity.
Dribble hard, get a foul. Double bonus.
They're not going to give us another one. I don't think they're going to give us another one.
Impressive.
14.5 left to go.
Way too long.
Three-pointer, no good. No good. That's game. That's ball game. Newcastle falls 60-57. They fall to 7-5 on the season, and Richmond will improve to 9-3. Tough loss after they had it in the bag towards the end of the game. Couldn't get it to go. Couldn't get the free throws at the end of the game to solidify it. They will move to 9-5 on the season. It's a tough loss for Newcastle here tonight. Final score is 60-57 after they came all the way back, took the lead in the second half, and had the game. Had it right there. Got a rebound, had the game right there. Unfortunately, couldn't hit free throws to solidify the game, and it ended up in overtime. In overtime, is back and forth until Richmond had a key three-pointer in the corner to solidify that W. There's not much more to be said to that other than the fact that they just came up short. It's not a conference game, but it goes deep in the rankings for your overall seeding when you get to tournament time. Yep, tough loss. Thank you guys. Thank everybody for watching tonight's game on the NM Sports Network. Thanks, Chad, for coming in today and tonight and helping me out. It's better with two men, having a two-man crew. So I greatly appreciate that. As far as tomorrow goes, Connorsville. You can check on the NM Sports website to see if we're going to have that game. We should probably have it through Connorsville's telecast. If not, we'll figure out a way to get that to you guys tomorrow. So be on the lookout on the Facebook page of NM Sports or mynmsports.com/network. Be on the lookout for that. As far as the stats here go tonight, for Richmond, 26 points for Horton. He basically was the team. 15 points for Carpenter, 9 points for Cake, and 5 points for Smith. And Kovod with 5 points. So basically, I mean, Horton basically killed us tonight.
He was the man.
Yeah. On our side, Gavin Welch with 24 points, Ethan Hinton with 15, Lewis with 14, or Lewis with 4, Butler with 3, Taylor with 7, Thompson with 4. So that rounds out the score line here tonight. Gavin Welch went 6 for 9 from 3.66% from the field. As a whole, the team went 11 for 18 from the field, shooting 61%. So, like in any other game, that is amazing. That's going to get you a win. You're going to blow teams out, except for the fact that there was 400 turnovers.
Yes.
There were so many turnovers, you couldn't break the press, and once you broke the press, it was like they were trapping, and they didn't know what to do with it. So hopefully they can look at the tape, go back, and try to assess how they can actually get better at dealing with the press, because that's their one bugaboo, that's their one hiccup, is literally just managing the press.
Absolutely. Turnovers.
So from the largest field house in the world, we would like to thank you for watching tonight's game. Once again, we would like to thank our sponsors for tonight. Thank Boar's Head with Premier Deli Meat and Cheeses. Boar's Head, compromise elsewhere. And also to the Alumni Tournament. The Alumni Tournament is a 64-team single elimination tournament for $100,000 in the state of Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Florida. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex Patton alongside Mr. Chad Matthews. We will see you on the flip side. Once again, from Newcastle, the largest field house in the world, Richmond wins tonight 60-57. Newcastle falls to 7-5 on the season.